everyone, Dr. Nadia Azar with Drum Talk TV here at the NAMM Show 2019. Joining me right now is Jason Hartless, the drummer for Ted Nugent. Jason, how are you doing today?
Doing fantastic. Enjoying the craziness of NAMM.
Yeah, the crazy loudness, absolutely. So Jason, I've been asking drummers for the last several days about their experiences with playing related injuries, so the kind that develop over time as a result of repetitive use. Have you ever experienced anything like that?
You know, I've been very lucky. I'm 24, so I'm still really young, but luckily I haven't had really bad issues. You know, I've had minor, spasms with my hands or whatever, but that's, just you're going to have that over time. But really the only time I had a major problem was a couple years ago on tour with Ted. It's actually my first tour with Ted. We did a run of shows of 18 shows in 19 days, which is, it's relatively unheard of in this industry, and that whole tour I think was like 55 shows in 65 days. So we were just hammering it and going nonstop, and doing a 2.5 hour show every night with Ted Nugent, where it's extremely hard hitting throughout the whole set. It's just going to happen, and by the end of I think the last gig of that tour, again ending that with 18 shows in 19 days, my left hand, I was having, bad problems with just under my thumb, with the carpal tunnel and tendonitis. So it wasn't the greatest feeling in the world. It took a minute to kind of heal, but luckily that's really been the only problem I've ever had.
So what did you do to manage that on such a grueling tour? What did you do to kind of take care of that, to make sure that it wouldn't get to the point where you might be concerned about being able to play?
Well, I made sure I was always icing it, and I even switched up my technique to traditional grip during the set, just so I'm not putting that extra strain on, where you would hold your stick with match grip. So, that helped tremendously, and I definitely tried to, because really for the most part, that gig, it's a hard-hitting gig, but it's all in the wrists. However, you gotta make it look like it's hitting harder than it is, for the show aspect. So I just kind of modified the way I was hitting the drums a little bit so it wasn't as impactful, and made a big difference. And but switching to traditional grip really helped.
Okay. And that's a good point, because I think that's, in my opinion, something that drummers should maybe think about doing anyway, is being able to use a couple different grips so that